Florida Parks After Dark. I'm here with my partner in crime,
Addie.
And we are here at, wait on it, and you can't see it yet, but you're here, and we are going to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And you would say, George, it's a rainy day in Florida. Why would you go to Animal Kingdom Lodge? And I'd say this: we have gotten tons of questions and messages and texts about what's it like in Orlando, specifically Disney, during a tropical storm or a hurricane. We've lived in Florida for 10, 11 years now, and we went through numerous hurricanes during this time. So we've lived in Sarasota, which is on the West Coast, Gulf Coast, and we've lived in West Palm, which is in Southeast Florida, and we have been through probably 6 to 8 different hurricanes. So we wanted to show you guys what it's like at a Disney resort, deluxe resort, when it's inclement weather. Because I think many of you want to know, is it worth going if I have plans? Or what's it like? Oh, isn't this just kind of a cool view? It's awesome. We're gonna pause for a second before we go. Is it worth it? We already have plans. Should we cancel the plan? Should we reschedule? Well, I can tell you honestly, we've lived in South Florida, we've lived on the Gulf Coast, and whenever there was inclement weather, there was only one place we went: Orlando. So, so we'll explain to you why. And while we're here, we'll take you through Animal Kingdom Lodge. We'll talk through the pros and cons of being here when the weather is not great. We'll talk through kind of why you probably will want to, unless the weather is really severe. And maybe your own personal circumstance, why maybe you might want to reschedule. So all those things will be discussed at length while we have a chance to see the deluxe resort. For those joining our stream, thank you. We appreciate the support.
We just hit 5,000 subscribers today, which is awesome. So keep on showing us that support, guys. It means a lot to us.
Door will not open. Very odd. Hold on, guys. We're going to try it again. Okay, here we go. Okay, go on the other side. Okay, that is not a sign. It is not a sign. We're still welcome here at the lodge. We promise. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do one thing real quick because we got a little haze on the screen. Hold on one second. Hold on. It's going to get blacked out for 1 second, guys.
Just have to clear off the screen because it got wet.
There. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're now here in the lobby of Jambo House. Animal Kingdom Lodge, as many of you know, are 2 resorts. Jambo House, which is the big resort, and Kidani Village, which is a smaller, more
DVC resort.
Disney Vacation Club, which is a timeshare. And this, by far, is one of our favorite places ever. Now, before we get into all the detail, just take a look at this. The lobby's 4 stories tall, themed incredibly well. I have to tell you, these lights are some of my favorite things in all of Disney. Straight back is a suspension bridge we will be going across at some point probably. And then down in here is just really just the lobby area where people are coming, they're checking in or checking out. And this is kind of where people hang out. So, this is a tropical storm. We are in Tropical Storm Debbie. Here's the lobby area, and here's where everybody's checking in right now. What's great about it is they have these kinds of things everywhere. Inside these cases, they have great African art that they are just there. This is a bearded bird headdress. Yes, it's a hat. It's a very cool hat, but it's a hat.
It's a very...
How are you?
It's a very one-of-a-kind hat.
It's a very one-of-a-kind hat. Wait, there's more one-of-a-kind stuff. Hold on. So this is what we like about Disney as a whole. The theming of everything and how it really does all the extras. It's
so
awesome.
authentic.
So, we'll come on out this way and keep walking through and checking some things out. And go around. How are you? Okay, so let's get back to it. You have plans to come to Disney, and there's a tropical storm or hurricane coming. Let's go through hard facts first. The biggest fear, obviously, is, am I going to be safe? Okay. we come to, we're gonna go out to the balcony real quick.
Yeah.
We come to Orlando and Disney hotels during hurricanes. We actually came to this specific hotel.
During Hurricane Dorian back in 2019.
It was a Category 5, strongest hurricane on record. It was coming directly at West Palm where we lived at the time. And we ran here. We had a room in this hotel and we hung out while Dorian decided to sit just off the coast. Hold on, let's see if there's any animals out. Just sit off the coast for 4 or 5 days and batter the poor island nation of the Bahamas. Oh, there are some animals out today. All right, hold on. We're gonna shoot out, guys, and take a peek. There's a couple of giraffes out there. I mean, I'm zebras. God, I make that mistake and all that. But so, long story short, Disney hotels as a whole, especially deluxe, are built to survive a Category 4 or 5 hurricane. 5 is the strongest hurricane you can have. The glass is hurricane impact resistant, and every one of these hotels has their own generators that have enough power for 7 days. So you literally can be here if power goes out and they run off their own generator for 7 days. Now, we've been through many hurricanes, some severe hurricanes. It takes maybe a day, maybe 2 for things to get back to normal. So 7 days is more than enough. The other thing they have is they do take care of, with Disney's infrastructure, they do have food and they have prepared food, and sometimes the restaurants continue to operate. And so that's an awesome thing. So you have food, you have power, and you have safety. If you're in Florida or near a hurricane, those are 3 things you want. The rest of it, you can figure out. Now, it's Disney, guys. So guess what Disney does? They make it fun because you've just spent a little bit of money to get here. You've spent a lot of planning and time, and sometimes it's your one trip of the year, one trip of a lifetime. And so they make sure at least it's fun. So what they did when we were here for Dorian is they brought in, let's come over this way. Yeah. They brought in characters, and they had a dance party, and they had
Mickey, Minnie, Rafiki, Goofy, Pluto, you name it. All the characters were there in the lobby, and they were playing music. They had hula hoops. There was a dance party. The night that the hurricane was passing through, you wouldn't even know there was a hurricane. You would have thought it was just an average rainstorm, because Disney did so well at being able to distract people's minds from it.
So Disney crushes the whole concept of storms. They make you feel like it's worth being here, and if anything, it's actually more special. We had time to have hours of dance party with the main characters and to play and to do games, and they had glow sticks, and it was literally, the party was there. It was filled with characters and kids. And what is really 2 things that really take from this, a lot of people do cancel out of just anxiety. So they cancel. We're gonna head down and check his animals out now. So they cancel. So what you have is a whole lot less people. So you have a whole lot more time with the characters, a whole lot more time to hang out with Mickey and Minnie and do your thing. That's the first good thing. Second good thing is Disney has closed the amusement parks, the theme parks, a handful of times in its history. We're gonna go out into the rain and see about the animals, so come with us. A handful of times in history. So the odds of the parks being open in bad weather are pretty much a guarantee. If you're willing.
Only if it is like a Category 5, like Dorian, they closed the parks because that was a Category 5 hurricane. But if you're getting a tropical storm just like this, they're going to keep the parks open.
And what was great is today at Magic Kingdom.
Used to rain.
And Magic Kingdom today was empty. So in inclement weather, and you're willing to get wet and risk it, you will pretty much have the parks to yourself, because not many people come, and usually just people in the know come. So the crowds are much smaller. It's much more personal. It's really just an awesome, awesome, awesome time. So that's great. Hey ladies, how are you?
Hello.
So while we're here and it is raining, let's show you that one of the best parts of this resort is it has its own Savannah Overlook. Now, I'm not zooming in a lot today because whenever I do, things get a little mucky up. So we're gonna keep it right there and let you guys look at the zebras for a second.
And there is a giraffe over there too.
And there is a giraffe. If you look just past the post, between the post and the tree there, and let me zip up a little bit here. There's a giraffe and a zebra.
And wildebeest.
And you got a
in the
couple
back.
wildebeest in the back. So, it's pretty amazing. So there's that. So, coming back to talk about what we came to talk about. So, we'll come back and see you guys. We like the giraffes. You guys stay dry. So the parks are going to be empty. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. Look at this guy.
I think it's an antelope.
We don't know, but he's just kind of hanging out. Just want to show you. He's kind of cool.
He's hanging out in the rain. It's actually nice. When it rains in Florida, there's a cool breeze. Like the rain is kind of warm. It's not like a cold rain, but the breeze itself is cool for Florida. So it's just very nice rainy days in Florida. Even though people from other places might not like it when it rains in Florida because they expect it to be sunny all the time. Rainy days are actually very nice too.
Yep. 300 days of sunshine here, but when it rains, it rains. So back to hurricanes. So the resorts are set to take care of you in case there is really severe weather. The parks are geared to be open and empty if you choose to come. And if you're willing to roll the dice, and maybe you don't get 8 hours in the parks, but you might get 4 solid hours of no one there and do as much as you did for 8, it may be worth it for you. It always was for us. We had some of the best times here at Disney before we moved. We just relocated here less than a year ago. But it really, you help me with the door ad, it really makes it a very neat time here. Disney works very hard to make sure that while you're here and the weather is not great, that it's still worth it for you to be here at Disney. So that is our inclement weather story. Now, we have been through 3 hurricanes here at Animal Kingdom, and we've been through 1 at the Wilderness Lodge. And if you ask me which one was better, here, I will tell you, Animal Kingdom Lodge is probably the most underrated. There is. Ashley. Ashley. Thank you for joining us, kid. So what we're gonna do is while we got time, guys. We kind of told you about it. This is what it is during tropical storm.
It's literally nothing different than a normal day would. Disney's really good at making it feel like it's just another day at the resort.
And what's crazy about tropical storms or hurricanes is there's bands of rain. If you're between the bands of rain, you might have sunshine. But if you get in one of those bands, it may rain 3-4 inches in an hour. It's you just taking rolling the dice. Since we believe in Disney magic, we believe Disney has a lot to offer. But what's great is they got things like this here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. They got a fire pit.
Which is very nice after having just came out of the
I was
rain.
doing the same thing. I'm like, we're gonna enjoy the fire pit for 1 second, guys, because the air conditioning is definitely booming very high here. But let's show the rest of the resort, because right now what's neat is everything's a little quieter. People a little bit more reserved because of the rain. But we'll walk through. Now, we had hoped when we came in that there may be characters here, and they're not yet. May they show later?
Maybe they were earlier.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on
Sometimes
it.
they do early afternoons.
So we're gonna head down and kind of show you guys this. I love the details on the wall.
Like cave paintings.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so off the lobby is this really cool semicircular staircase. And it has multiple landings. First landing is a very, very, very cool bar area. And what's great right now is we're watching the Olympics, which I killed many, many, many periods of time on last night. But there's a great little bar space. Now, if you keep going down, one, it's the details of like a little waterfall they have here, just kind of splashing around. And then down here is Boma. Boma is the buffet. And now it's coming up for dinner. Dinner is until 5 o'clock. I'll show you that real quick. So that's the dinner, right? But this is what Boma looks like. what's really neat is if you kind of look up the ceiling, they really do the detail work. The uplighting's fantastic. The pillars are these great circular shapes. And we love Disney people because they wave at us. But what's great about Boma is they also have an open kitchen concept. So you actually can watch the food being prepared, which is a big thing. I like cooking, so it's really kind of cool. And Boma has obviously the African inspired meals, but they do at the same time do have the kid offerings. Now, Chico right here, Chico is the fine dining. Now we're gonna poke our head in real quick, so I wanna show you this because this is really, really neat space. So we're gonna poke our head in for 1 second. Okay. Just to show you guys, we're kind of breaking in, so shh. You guys don't tell anybody. So this is Chico. Chico is the fine dining for Jambo House. They have really, those lights really come across as birds. Stay in quick video, we're leaving. And we got caught with our hands in the cookie jar. And then they have a nice little bar area out here. And it is just really a elegant space for a good high quality meal. So those are the two main restaurant offerings here, Now, down here at the Mora, they do have a quick service option. Oh, wait a minute. This is really good for you guys to see. We were outside a minute ago.
It was just spritzing.
Just spritzing. Now,
just sprinkling. Now look at the rain.
Now that's what's happening. So when I talk about those feeder bands, that's a feeder band. So what's happening now is the wind's picked up, blustering about 35 miles an hour. Rain's pouring down pretty nice and heavy. And I'm going to have you hold out for a second because my glasses have now gotten completely and utterly...
Look at those winds. This is a tropical storm. It was just sprinkling 2 minutes ago, and now the wind's blowing at 35 miles an hour, and it is pouring rain.
And what's crazy? And in 5 minutes it'll be doing nothing. Maybe. Maybe, we don't know. So remember we talked about just rolling the dice? Rolling the dice. So right now it's raining. And already the rain's starting to lighten a little bit. So we're gonna go to the Mora.
Here comes the wind.
So from here we can show you. So really there's the pool area. And you can hear the rain just coming down. Right now Debbie's sitting off the Gulf. It is well over 100 miles away from us. And we're still getting the rain from that system. That's the thing about a hurricane, the tropical storms, they're massive. And Florida is a narrow state. Now, here's a little tidbit, a little Florida After Parks knowledge. Walt Disney picked Orlando because it's the middle of the state. He realized flooding and hurricanes would be an issue. Knew if he put anything near the coast, he would have a higher risk of damage and destruction. So he picked the middle of the state because storms lose energy over land, and the storm wouldn't be as severe when it got here. So he wisely bought land, one, that was swampland when it came. Nothing was out here at the time. And two, he knew, you grab the door for me, eh? He knew that he'd have less risk of a storm. So right now we're in the Mora now.
The Mora is the quick service restaurant here.
So this is the seating area. And what we love, I'm telling you, what they do here, these ceilings, and now they got trees, so you're like inside the trees. The posts are actually trunks. It's cool. So that's the seating area. But then in here is really where all the food and all the action is. So we showed you the two main restaurants. And this is the quick service. Now, I will tell you, as quick service goes, this is a pretty awesome quick service. So what they do here, they have African-inspired food, but they do bring in the Americanized stuff in. For your kids, they have flatbreads, and they have the chicken fingers, and they have burgers. But they also have that bowl, Tremolo Spice Shrimp Bowl. They have a beef bowl. They end up having Tamarind Barbecue pulled pork, which is outstanding. So they do bring in the African flavors, but allow it to be approachable for you if you don't want that, or two, your kids aren't gonna eat that. My kids weren't gonna eat that, so we were very, very pleased they had that. And then they obviously have what they have everywhere. They have a quick service. So they got me the cold foods. They got all your salads. But what they have here, which is awesome, is they have fabulous desserts. So this is a raindrop tart. That is beautiful.
Okay, thank you so much.
And then they had the zebra domes. Now, real quick about the zebra domes. They're alcoholic. Do not buy your kids the zebra domes. They have alcohol in them. And then they have the Mara cupcake, which is amazing. And then this little gem, which may come home me today, is a coffee coconut Mickey cupcake brownie joyous wonderful thing. And last but not least, they do have the red velvet cake. So it's just, we're dessert people. If we were given a choice, we're going to show desserts well before anything else. And then on top of all that, what they do have is fantastic. And if you did not know, Joffrey's is the coffee vendor for all of Disney. So there are Starbucks, yes, for those of you who are raising your hand going, wait, George, they have Starbucks. They do. But if it's served at a Disney resort and doesn't say Starbucks, it's Joffrey's. And there's all the Joffrey things you can do, which is fantastic.
And if you see in the picture, you can also get designs added onto the top of your latte, which is a special little thing that Disney does.
And we love it. We just love it. So there's that. So here we go. So we're going to start walking. So that's tomorrow. And now, if I were a betting man, and I am, my bet is the rain has let up a little bit. So let's go take a peek.
Because Florida does this.
And I was right. So the rain has slowed down a little bit. Let's go down this way. Show you guys the arcade area.
Oh
yeah. Okay.
Just 3 minutes ago before we came in, it was gusting 35-mile-an-hour winds. And now it's just lightly raining, as if it's just the rainstorm of the day.
You know what? Hey guys, changing plans. We're not doing the arcade. You're gonna take a walk with us. It's barely raining, so we should probably take you around the pool area now, because it could be torrentially raining in the next minute and a half. So we came back out of the Mara. We're next to the pool area, and what's kind of neat, if you cut around the edge of the pool here.
Oh no, I can hear
I hear it coming.
To pick up.
All right, we may have got caught in it, guys.
We don't need to jump around right now.
What's great
Let's
is they
show them the pool while we have the chance.
in the pool area here, which is great. Real quick to show you this. There's a fantastic slide, great pool area. There's a pool bar there. It's starting to rain now, obviously. But what's great about the entire area and what Disney does, I swear better than anybody else, they do not waste space. So in the back side of the pool area, there are viewing areas for animals. And this is kind of not well known, but they're back here. So kind of the savannah where we were out, and we saw the giraffe and we saw the zebras, and I said it right this time. There's other little viewing areas kind of just tucked way in the back here. It's next to the hotel that rings kind of the whole savannah. But this gives you a different perspective of the savannah we were actually at. And it may give you a better perspective of some of the animals. So, and it's cloudy, so it's awesome.
Like, look at that.
Well, clearly we got a giraffe, so we're doing pretty good already. We got more giraffe? Wow, okay. It's Giraffe Central. All right, guys, so here comes the rain, but listen. To show our dedication,
There's a giraffe.
there's a giraffe. If you come over here with me, come around. There's 3 more.
There's more giraffes over there.
Why zoom in too much? The phone does weird stuff when we zoom in too far. So this side area, there's a bunch of different giraffes that are out here. Now this is on the other side of one of the wings of the hotel where the savannah is at. So this is a whole separate savannah that we're kind of, most people don't really know about. So you kind of come out here and do your own thing.
Oh, wow.
What are they?
They're endangered.
Oh, we got endangered. What are they called?
ADEX. ADDAX.
ADDAX, addicts. And guys, it's raining, so we're gonna start walking. Remember we talked about all of a sudden out of the blue?
Predictable.
So there's endangered species addicts, ADDAX. We got a couple of giraffes. I just was told by my moderator, my beautiful wife, we need to zoom in more. I apologize. Some of you may know. A few we gotta move.
Oh, no! This is what we were just talking about.
Now the rain's coming. So we're gonna make our way quickly along the way. as we take a small little bath.
I'm getting my shower for the day.
All right, guys, just stay with me. We'll get you out of this. All right, so that's what it is. There we go. And I bet you $1 the minute we get underneath the cover.
So soaked.
All right, so. All right, and we are,
Oh my gosh.
and we made it. All right. All right, let's sneak around this way. Oh, excuse me.
According to
Okay,
actual weather,
so
this is the worst part.
first of all, thank you for that brief interruption, but we got a chance to see the animals. Sorry we didn't zoom in very far. What I was saying was, the last live stream we had here, I had zoomed in a little too far, and it was very hard to see anything. So I probably was a little conservative there, but listen, the weather's back. We're drying off for a second, and we're gonna start moving along our way. But this is what it is. So that rain. Hold on 1 second. I want to show you something. Fun with Musab. Hello, Fun with Musab. Appreciate you joining us, my friend. And thank you to everybody joining the stream. I see a bunch of you on. I appreciate that. And so, guys, just to show you, that blue dot
Is us.
That's us. Those bands are the feeder bands going through right now that's hitting all that rain. So yeah. So we're gonna be inside for a little bit. Come with us. We got more to see. We got
Oh my
more to
gosh,
do.
We're gonna need a fireplace now. Once we hit that air conditioning, it's gonna be so cold.
But I have to tell you, honestly, this kind of stuff is exhilarating. We see it as an adventure. You never know what's gonna happen. But when you come, I mean,
Oh
honestly.
my gosh, the breeze is so cool.
So bottom line is Disney is a feeling more than a thing. And if you come here believing Disney magic and believing in the adventure, man, you will make the most out of whatever's happening. And Disney will help you more than any other outfit we've ever heard of, stayed at, talked about. So look, here comes the wind, guys. You may not be able to hear me right now. And there it is. So that feeder band's coming through right now, and I will tell you honestly, 10 minutes from now, it'll be nothing. Now our friends from Sarasota, Fort Myers area, they're getting rain all day long. We are getting just the edge of that storm. The storms, to bore everybody for a minute, the storms spin counterclockwise, and these feeder bands spin off the main storm, become these rivers of rain that just hit. You could be between two bands and not get a drop, but 1 mile either way, you may end up getting caught in rain that becomes more rain, So it really is just dumb luck. All right, so we're back in. Boma's here. They're doing the prep like we talked about. We're very drippy
We're
wet.
inside.
Pause for 1 second. I wait my glasses off.
We're inside, and it is freezing from the air conditioning. We got so soaked out there. That's what a Florida tropical storm is like.
But for you guys seeing animals, it was worth it. So listen, just forget the rain for a second. That secret viewing area off the backside of the pool, I'm telling you, no one knows it's there. It's not part of the main savannah. And so you'll be able to get over there and see a lot of different animals. Now, before the rain came, if we would have kept going around that turn, there's a flamingo area right past there as well. So there's a tons of flamingos there as well. So people don't know about it. They stop at the pool. They don't venture past anything. So definitely, without a doubt, enjoy that.
I'm gonna go sit on the fire. By the fire.
All right. So we're back in the lobby. We're a little drippy. We're gonna swing on the other side of the fire. Ad, come around the other side. Okay, so this, my friends, That sound is just joyous. So, yes, in Florida, there are fire pits. Oh, real quick, we'll keep kind of spilling some tea here. Every resort has fire pits, and when it's not inclement weather, raining, they do s'mores. And the
Obviously not at this one indoors, but outdoors.
outdoors, everyone does. Marshmallows are free. The rest of the kit you do have to buy, but they do s'mores. And then most of the places have movies on the lawn, so you can get your s'mores and then go watch a movie on the lawn. And it's just a great way to break your day up if you're kind of parked out. You got little kids and you're tired, or it's a resort day and you just are not feeling pounding the pavement for hours and hours and hours. So it is definitely well worth it. So that's a fire pit. Now, well, I'm gonna head out on the other balcony. We're gonna head out on the other balcony real quick, because we can stay undercover. I want to see what's happening to the animals, because sometimes with these storms, they get very active, and it's kind of really cool to watch. So let's see. Now we're not going to see anything from here. Okay. So from this balcony right now, the giraffes and all that are kind of tucked behind the greenery and the foliage. But to let you know, the balconies that we're on right now are on either side of the stairwell going down the Savannah Jumbo House. And they're really not they're labeled, but they're labeled as stairs. Here, hold on, I'll show you. So that is the only sign for the lobby. I mean, the balconies. So that's the balconies, and those are the doors we just went through, and it goes right out to a great viewing spot of Savannah. So if you get here, that's just another little secret about being here, which is outstanding. Hey, Ad, let's go to the suspension bridge.
All right.
Come on, guys, we're going to the suspension bridge. You're going to come with us.
Feeling a bit drier.
We want to show you guys the suspension bridge. So listen, we're going to go around the outside stairwell and go up a few levels. So come with us. We want to show you probably one of the... It's one of the neatest views of the lobby you're gonna find. I always think of this level, guys, and it's not. It's one more up. So hang with us for one more second. One more peek, though. Yeah, one more up.
Yeah, it's one more.
One more up.
Level.
Okay, now you're gonna get a great view of the lobby, and it's just very cool. Okay. Getting my steps in today. But real quick. That down there, that's the first balcony we went to. How cool is that? Okay, so this is the 5th floor. And I'm going to show you the suspension bridge because it is by far one of the coolest things in this lobby. So that's the suspension bridge. Covers across the entire lobby. And if you turn this way and look down, that's a lobby area. So we're about 4 or 5 stories up. Second highest level there is here. And it is just awesome perspective. But being this high up, you can see everything.
Servo lights.
Oh, yeah. Remember we talked about those lights earlier? Love those things.
They're looking parallel to them.
Yeah. Now, if you look way up there, that is actually a DVC
Disney Vacation Club.
So we're not
That's
members, so we really
lounge.
can't go up there, but that is a great space. If you are a DVC member, you buy a Disney timeshare, Disney Vacation Club, you get access to those kinds of lounges up there, and it's really, really nice. We're not, so we can't go up there. We can just look from afar from our suspension bridge in awe. So that's that, and then those are the lights. But then really what's cool, we turn this way, that's the Savannah. Now, with the rain and the humidity, it obviously fogged up, but that's how tall those windows are coming from the lobby. It's awesome. So shoot out this way. And we're gonna cross our suspension bridge. So this is great. What's crazy about the suspension bridge is there's no bounce whatsoever. It's just
actually very solid.
it's a great bridge. If you have kids, they're just they're going to be terrified until they're thrilled to do it. And once they do it, you'll be doing it every time you come here because it is just an amazing thing. So we're up almost
On the
like
fourth floor.
fourth floor.
Or is it the third floor? Let's see. One.
Well, a lot of these.
Oh, we're on 3.
We're on 3. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start heading down the stairs now. That is the club we talked about. It's the Kilimanjaro Club. So that is for DVC members, and it's room key only for DVC members, and it is an awesome little club. So we're gonna head back down. I want to show you guys really one of the neatest stores they have in all of Disney is here.
Oh, we have to go down another.
You're
story.
right. Oh,
There's still
God, my
another
partner in
story.
crime. See, this is why. For those who join me without my partners in crime, you know I get a little lost and confused. Thank goodness she's here. So, we're going to shoot downstairs real quick. But those joining the stream, hey, thank you so much. We are at Jambo House Animal Kingdom Lodge, and we're here because it's Tropical Storm Debbie. And just really trying to show everybody that tropical storms and Disney do go together. Hurricanes.
Disney makes it feel very comfortable. Everything runs as it normally does.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got a treat. Hold on a second. So, he is actually using authentic woodworking tools, and he's making a walking stick. Now we're at the very early stages of his work, but he is a skilled craftsman, and he will work on that for days, and then they'll sell it in the shop. So it is really, really a neat thing to see. So we were evaluating things. So, okay. So nothing real quick to show you guys. There's one of the great things they have here, and this has been something our kids have done for years, is they had this bronze disc when you first walk in. And the bronze disc has raised relief. Yes, people are walking in right now because it's raining and check-in's happening.
But there's designs on it.
But there's designs on
It's a
it.
map of Africa.
So it's a map of Africa, and they have different animals. And what they do is the kids get crayons and paper, and they can do etchings on this. And it's just an awesome, awesome, awesome thing. So,
There he goes. There he's curving.
oh, there we go. All right, hold on, he's back. He's back. He's thought through his art, and he's moving now. It's the patience and the skill that goes into that, which is just amazing. All right, we're gonna go into Zawadi, which is the store that they have, and then we'll come back and check him out. First thing you do when you walk into this is this great circular table of all the animals, all African animals, and they're all, some are stone, some are wood, some are different materials. It's awesome. They have everything from kind of this really, really neat turtle to gigantic elephants to kind of these abstract family pieces. Love this. So this is just awesome. And then what they have towards the front of the store here is they really are, it's Lion King, and it's there's some up in here, but this whole section is Lion King and Simba and all those things. But these up ears are some of my favorites, period. So they're great. They got the grape soda tag on the ear. They're leather. Let's take these out. So they're leather. Great bow. Not overstated. They had the up house. They have a compass. It is just done really, really, really well. So just big fan. Up, I think, is one of the more underrated movies. But it's really getting a push here. And obviously, given where we are, Lion King is great. And these are great Lion King years. All right, partner in crime. Name?
Zazu.
Zazu. Now, the reason why I love having partner in crime here is they're smarter than I am. They know these guys better than I do. So that's Zazu, which would be Simba's Jiminy Crickets.
Basically.
Okay, so Zazu and Jiminy Cricket are parallel characters that really just do kind of the same thing. They kind of keep the main character in line, which would be that guy. Nala would be the girl, right? Aha, so Nala's his girlfriend. That would be Simba. And that's Nala. Right? So and then they just go through all the animal prints and all that. Janelle, Disney Parks with Love, has joined us. Janelle, thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you joining it, guys. For those who don't know, Disney Parks with Love is a wonderful, wonderful channel. Janelle has been a huge supporter of Florida Parks After Dark and has really helped us. But her positivity and the way her perspective on things is outstanding. And it may be bad form to oversell another channel on your live stream, but Janelle more than deserves it. So Janelle, thank you for everything, and thank you for all that you do. So we're back at the park. And I love Safari Mini. She is awesome. And Janelle, actually, it's barely raining here. We just went through a squall and just got ourselves soaking wet looking at the animals. It's hysterical. And thanks for the 5,000 a day, Janelle. What about that? So there's Safari Mickey. Love him. So that now let's kind of float in a little bit here. So here's what you got. It's raining cats and dogs. People are leaving the parks. They're coming to check into the rooms. Rooms aren't ready, so guess where they're coming? To the gift shop. So that's it. So obviously, Disney and Stuffies go hand in hand. We love it. Love it, love it. But there's one thing I would love to show you guys. And I think this is just really, we saw these a while back over at the Grand Flow. It is Mickey and Minnie in the Dumbo. And it's obviously, you pull it back and it goes. But man, I love the fact of putting them in ride vehicles.
And then Stitch is driving the train.
Okay, now this is scary. If this doesn't scare you at your core, that Stitch is going to be driving a train anywhere in the world.
Never let Stitch drive the train.
Never let Stitch. He would probably eat the train, but that's Stitch. I just think it's really Disney just continuing to push the merch. It's $13. It really just very, very impressed. Now what's this last? Oh, okay.
Alien swirling saucers.
And the swirling saucers from Toy Storyland, and it is awesome. Janelle, thank you. We hope we will continue to try to keep you in the loop about how successful we are. We have been blessed by a really fantastic support of wonderful subscribers and people watching, like today. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll keep watching you too. So ears, 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 and why there's ears. What I love Disney's doing with the ears is this. Every store has different ears. Some have, they're all kind of, there's a core number of ears, but then there's ears that you can only find at certain stores. So it is really like that treasure hunt. These are actual Animal Kingdom Park ears, hence the Tree of Life in the center. And then you come down, they have, but it's got to be the coolest ears, the Churro ears. And then these have Jasmine Pie, but not. They're Walt Disney World ears with a ton of sequins.
I love those.
And we just kind of keep coming down. Now we'll come around this way because I want to show you. Florida Parks After Dark, we were Minnie Mouse huge fans, mega fans. So there's all your Minnie Mouse ears. Patrick, hey, Patrick, thank you for joining the stream, buddy. I appreciate you coming on. That is fantastic. We're here just showing everybody what it's like to be a deluxe resort during a tropical storm, and we're letting everybody know it is not a bad thing by any stretch. It is definitely a good thing. Inclement weather usually leaves opportunity. That's how we see it. This has got to be the cutest. It's a denim Winnie the Pooh loungefly. It's great. The only thing I like about this loungefly, I'll be honest with you, and this is a very small fact, the Mickey seems just a little off. I'm just saying.
It's because there's no white in his eyes.
There's no white in it. That's what it is.
His
Okay, real
eyes are all
quick.
black.
Look at that. His eyes are black.
I know they're trying to go for a simplified design, but if you look at this Mickey, he's got white in his eyes.
He's got white in his eyes. All right. That's why we had partners in crime with me, because I hate to tell you, again,
I'm very good at noticing small details.
smarter than I. So, here's a separate entrance to the Zawadi thing outside here, but I'll show you really what I love is this kind of stuff. The little photo frames are great, but this mug, I love. So this is your Animal Kingdom Lodge mug, right? Big mug. But what's great is the back of this mug.
Jumbo.
You have Minnie and Mickey, you have Jumbo, and then if you turn to the side, it has a great Lion King / Mickey Mouse, African-inspired coolness. So love the
You
mug.
can get authentic drums here.
Oh yes.
You can get a real African drum. It's like a campaign head.
Perfect. Good. And then that is awesome. So no, so that is, and then so the store really, as merch goes, it has a lot of very similar merch they have. Most of the other stores love it because we've been coming to Disney long enough that we remember when the merchandise was really not as rich as it is now. Let's keep it positive. Let's stay positive. The merch they're bringing out now is top notch. Now, what I am surprised by, and my moderator wife is surprised by as well, is the Halloween merch is nowhere to be found here. Now, you'd say, well, it's Animal Kingdom. Are they really going to have it? Well, we just heard news that at the World of Disney in Disney Springs, there's tons of new Halloween merch, and it is awesome this year. So you can expect very shortly in the days coming that we are going to be heading out to Disney Springs, because there are two holidays that obviously are prime for Disney: Halloween and Christmas. We are strong fans of the pumpkins. We love the pumpkins. So when they come out, it becomes a huge celebration for Florida Parks After Dark, that we get a chance to see them, and get a chance to experience them. So between you and I and the Apos, we'll be going to Disney Springs. My hope going into the store was that we were going to come across and see it. Thank you, Patrick. It's good to see you on the stream too, buddy. So here's what we got happening. People are now pouring in from the outside. Lobby is getting nicely crowded because everybody's kind of coming in and checking it out. Yeah, you know what, this lobby it's probably the most immersive, and it was funny. We were actually expecting maybe to have a couple characters because of the weather. Didn't happen, and that's okay because they just do such a great job here. All right, so listen, we're gonna see where we are with the rain. Maybe try to get an animal sighting out of this thing, because that is really what sets this thing apart. And really, this one thing is awesome. I gotta show you guys this real quick while we got you guys on. So this piece of art is just, it is genuine African-inspired art. It's in the middle of the lobby. It's kind of just here. And it's, what would you say, 15 feet tall. It goes to the bottom of the suspension bridge if you look at there's a top. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. just something that's amazing. And I think that's what we love about Disney is they do their homework in what they see. And so when you come, you'll find things that are genuine. And it's not fabricated and it's not artificial. It's genuine work, and they do take their whole time and do their homework. So we're gonna come back out here and see what we got here. Let's take a peek. So we're back at one of the balconies. Rain continues to come. It's not as hard as it was. Let's take a peek here as we.
All the zebras
Oh,
are.
all right. So
I think
right.
they're islands. You should see it again.
okay, we're gonna come around. Oh, there's two zebras. We got two zebras kind of doing their thing. What's great about the savannah as a whole in the weather is that without the sun, animals are a whole lot more active because the sun is just hot. So when it's hot and sunny, they find shade and they get very docile and they don't move a lot because it's too hot and takes a lot of energy. So our guy's just finding his way around and he's walking right over by
The lookout.
the lookout. Okay, so we got one guy coming through the bushes here. You know what, guys? The rain's picking up. I was gonna say we're gonna go check out that guy who went around the other bush. All right, so zoom back out so I don't drive you guys crazy as we walk.
Maybe go on the other overlook.
We're gonna see that one. There was one zebra that made a dash for it around the outside of the outcropping, and we're gonna try to get the other balcony. Just take a peek. So hang in with us. Back in the AC. All right, one real quick look at these animals, take a peek. 'Cause I think because of the weather, we're really getting just very lucky on seeing as many animals as we are. No, they made it through. Let's sneak through here, excuse me. So there they came through. And so there's our little friends, the zebras. I think what's great about this resort is that this is just free. And if you're here at Disney and you're not staying here, you still can come here and just come out and hang out in the savannah. Grab a cup of coffee, grab a chair, sit down and relax. It's awesome. So there's those guys kind of hanging out. That is really another good thing about inclement weather. Then you got this guy.
Got an antelope over there.
Yep, he's doing his thing. So there you go. The rain would let up a little bit. I'd pop back out there. But right now, we still got a good bit of water coming down.
And there's the outdoor fire pit we were
Oh,
talking about
yes, real quick.
earlier.
Remember we talked about the marshmallows, a few marshmallows? That's the fire pit right here. So it's obviously gas, and it's fantastic. You sit around, they do storytelling. You can roast your marshmallows. It is awesome. Again, you pay a little bit more for the chocolate and the graham, but the marshmallows are free. And there's another little guy kind of finding his way. So there you go. So, all right, guys, I'm going to head back in the lobby real quick and listen. Let's the reason we did the stream, the reason we jumped on as quick as we did and with a little bit of notice is we were just getting so many questions about what's it like for a tropical storm or a hurricane at a Disney resort. And is this something we should do? And really what we were hearing was just some anxiety. Is our trip ruined? Is it worth coming? All those things. And I will tell you, and we've already covered it, a resounding yes, it's worth it. A resounding yes, depending on your personal circumstance. We have had more fun and had more experiences in bad weather than we had when it's beautiful weather and the parks are crowded and the resorts are overfilled.
If you're willing to go through a little bit of rain, it's definitely worth it. The crowds are a whole lot less. You'll be able to do more in less time. And everything's just a bit emptier, even though it's pretty crowded now because we're inside, but the parks are emptier. And Disney likes to do these little touches, like if it is a hurricane here, for whoever didn't hear the story in the beginning, we were here for Hurricane Dorian in 2019, and they had all the characters come out. They closed the parks because it was a Category 5, and they had all the characters come out. They had Mickey, they had Minnie, they had Goofy, they had Rafiki, you name it, characters were there. And they were playing music, they had hula hoops, it was just a giant dance party, and you wouldn't have even known there was a storm going on outside. And Disney's really good at just making you forget about whatever is stressing you out.
So that is what we love about Disney, it is the escape of all escapes, even when there's a hurricane. So, guys, Florida Parks After Dark, we've been around about over a year now. We've had 5,000 subscribers. We have wonderful people who have supported us, like Janelle and Ron on the Go and the Crazy Disney Lady, Tanya. They've been wonderful and allowed us to help us grow our channel. Thank you for all of you on the stream today. Thank you for all those who have subscribed and got us to 5,000 subscribers in a year. This has been a wonderful experience for us. We're going to continue to live stream and vlog and put shorts out. Check back in with us. Jump on our channel if you haven't subscribed. Like this stream for me so we know it was worthwhile. And guys, listen, you have a
And
fan.
continue to tell us what you'd like to see.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to see something, send us a message. We will do the best we can to meet that need because we are on the parks every day. We're on property. So we're at resorts or at the stores or at the parks every single day. So guys, thank you so much for your time. This is George Florida Parks After Dark with
Addie.
and you have a fantastic day and you guys take care of yourself and stay safe.
Bye.